The great thing about you'd say it's a 1-2 punch. I think it's a 1-1 punch.
Okay.
They're really good friends. They do things together, and sometimes you would think in an offense that might not be the same as it has been, that it would be unique to say, how can you have two really talented backs and they be able to share the load? And I think you saw it today. I saw it today. I didn't just see the energy that Chez brought on his big long run. I saw the energy that Braelon had for Chez after he had the long run. And then I saw the energy and the excitement that Chez had for Braelon when he had his drives and kind of, got some things rolling and really kind of changed the tempo of the game. And to me, that's means a lot to the locker room, because there's all kinds of human elements that are throughout the entire locker room, especially when game time hits, whether guys got the ball enough or made enough tackles or missed enough tackles, and but they're a great example of what momentum and energy can do and what healthy competition looks like.
Yeah, there was a good block on the right side, but they were kind of overfilling that side, and I kind of just cut back and I just hit it. I saw it lane, and then just kind of read the perimeter blocking, and my receivers were working hard for me, so I just kind of set some of those blocks up, and I was just bouncing around. I made a play.
How important is your relationship with Braelon? I mean, you're cheering him on, he's cheering you on, vice versa. What's that dynamic like?
Yeah, man. I mean, since he first got here and since we got here at the same time, he's kind of been like a brother to me, man. So when he does well, it just means a lot to me, because it makes me want to do well as well. We feed off each other, and I'm just very thankful for him.
Coach Fickle's kind of going around last December, getting to know people and explaining his vision to them. And he said you got to him before he even had a chance to reach out to you, and just kind of talk about how important it was for you to be here and stay here. What was going through your mind then?
Yeah, I mean, Coach Fick, man, he brings such a great energy and a great feel. And, the culture he brought in, I immediately bought into it, and I knew it was something that I wanted to be a part of, and I knew that it was going to be good for this whole program. And yeah, we sat down really early. He kind of gave me the vision, and it was something that I feel like I couldn't say no to, and I just definitely needed to know that he letting him to know that I wanted to be there with that.
Personally, I have a ton of respect for Chez. He's a great guy, great leader on this team, great football player, and I think that I speak for the whole team, at least the O-line for sure. I mean, he runs hard. I mean, there's just a different feeling out there when he's out there. Same for Braelon, but I mean, for Chez to come in here and kind of, transfer, kind of find his way, and then he's got Braelon with them. I think how he's carried himself, how he's performed with his injuries and such like that really speaks a lot to his character. Yeah, well, I mean, at offensive line, you're blocking, and then all of a sudden, you sense kind of the plays, in a different area of the field now. So, I just looked up there, I'm like, oh, holy smokes. And, I saw him kind of, one defender kind of move that way, and I thought he was going to get tackled a couple of times. I was like, oh, almost, but, he just kept on going. It was really cool. It's a great feeling to see out there.
Obviously, we've all gotten better, but Chez has been a dog since, he got here. Obviously, he's had a couple unfortunate injuries that have, kind of not allowed him to play up to his full potential. And, like he said, he told me the other day, this is healthy. He's felt going into the season. We saw it today. That's just what he can do when he's healthy. I think people were really, truly, kind of sleeping on Chez, and that's not something you want to do. He's a one play away, like you saw today.
Can you go through his 89-yard run from your perspective and what you were seeing as that play developed?
Yeah, just obviously great blocking up front. And, he made a cutback on the first safety. I thought he was going to try to take it to the opposite pylon. After he made that second cut, I was like, no. But, he made it work. And we kind of laughed about that, too, because he's notorious for that, getting to the second level, kind of weaving and doing whatever. But he made it work, man, and it was awesome to see. We're our view at the end of the day. The offense, regardless of what type of philosophy it is or what the title of it is, it's going to go through the backs. Coach Spalding always says we're the adjusters of this offense. So regardless if we're trying to run the ball, we have to do a great job in doing that. If we're trying to throw the ball, we got to do a great job in protecting and catching the ball. So like I said, we're the adjusters of this offense, and whatever we're trying to do, we got to make it right. And today, obviously, we had a lot of success running the ball, but that might not always be the case. Might not always go for 300 yards. But whatever we're trying to do, we just do our part to the best of our ability and try to make it right.